started as a single
Hey,
ice
good morning, little guy.
all the way
You know, the developers could have been a little more
and in the
generous.
process of falling thousands of feet, became something
That's new. So, what we have here, it's called Groundhog Day, like father, like son. If the name Groundhog Day sounds familiar, it's because it's a movie, actually, from, the 80s? Late 80s, early 90s? I feel like late 80s. Bill Murray, Andy McDowell. Good movie. Um, I will suggest that you have at least seen that movie once, if not recently, because there, as you might expect, are a lot of tie-ins and references to that movie. In fact, the character you play in this game is the son of the character in that movie, played by Bill Murray. I'm going to start a new game here because I don't want to spoil things. There, I want to turn the music down quite a bit. So I think that's the music. Yeah. Excuse me. So, as I said, you want to have seen that movie or at least have a pretty good idea about what it's about. I do kind of like this title screen. It's not very interactive, but I do like this menu here. Pretty cool. And as I was saying, you play as the son of the character from that movie. Long story short, the character in the movie, played by Bill Murray, is a jerk. He is a reporter of some time, journalist. He goes to Puxatawny to cover the Groundhog Day, Puxatawny Phil, and basically has a miserable day and then keeps reliving that day due to fate or some other power in the world thinking that he needs to be a better person and help the people around him. So you as his son, well, I'll let the story pick up where it picks up from the beginning. I do like the way it's told. Because as Phil's son, Phil Jr., you are a vlogger. So a lot of the story, the backstory, the story in the game for you is presented in this way, a fake social media, Facebooky type thing, which I think is pretty cool. You can kind of speed things along. We'll do that. The graphic style of this is very, I don't want to say kiddie, but it's very animated, very cartoonish. However, the language itself is not. So do not let the visual style fool you. There is swearing, F-bombs. We may see some pretty graphic gore, depending on what I do here. I'll try not to, just because that's also kind of some of the surprise with the other stuff. But this is not one for the kiddos, basically. So we'll go through here. We'll just play the first day.
Okay, it's just one day with the family. Just nod your head and fake a smile and try not to punch any walls. You'll be out of here in no time.
I'm really hoping that this doesn't get me flagged on YouTube now. There we go.
Gross and depressing.
rise and shine.
Why did I agree to come home again?
Bundle up and throw some hand warmers in your pants.
So we're going to listen to this for a minute.
Expect that snow to keep falling and that wind to keep blowing. And when you're outside freezing your buns off, do old Phil a favor, all right? Stick out your finger if you're feeling squeamish and catch a snowflake. Yeah, you heard me, a snowflake. And when that frosty little sucker is melting, think about this. That thing started as a single
Hey,
ice
good morning, little guy.
all the way
You know, the developers could have been a little more
and in
generous.
the process of falling thousands of feet, became something
That's new.
totally unique and beautiful. Nothing before it or after it will ever look the same. And just ate it. If that's not a reason to love
10 out of 10 would play again. That's all you need to see.
I don't know what is. Well, what an absolute classic.
So,
You said it. Another wintry gem from our vet.
Mm.
Bill Connors.
He's a weatherman, philanthropist, family man.
Don't forget heart surgeon.
Now, how could I forget?
okay, so I'm going to turn that down. Some of the stuff I'm going to avoid in the game is mildly spoilery. Also, if you haven't figured out by now, the premise of this game is going to be much like the movie where you relive this day over and over. So every morning when the day starts, you're going to hear that exact same broadcast. So I don't want to drive you insane because there are some things that you just cannot skip and we'll have to listen to repeatedly.
I should write my name on this paper. All right, Phil. Let's see what half a semester of art school got you.
So we're gonna play along. You can't. Yeah, I am actually writing here, and you'll notice it's very not great as far as the writing. That's important for later. You can actually write whatever. He normally says something, makes a comment about you drawing a penis.
Oh, video games. You know, I could never get into wasting my time playing the same game over and over and over again. What a waste.
Yeah, some tongue-in-cheek comedy
Look,
there.
even inside this glass orb, it's snowing. Fuck this place.
There's the F-bomb. So there's lots of things.
When I read it was girls fighting, I expected something different, but I wasn't disappointed.
There's lots of things, interactive things in the room. They all have little dialogue,
I have a
monologue.
feeling Dad bought me this magazine to show me what gold medals look like.
And the reason why I bring up the writing, because I probably won't be able to go through a whole bunch of it, but every day you come over here and the control,
Don't draw a dick.
there we go, gets a little bit better. So if I just did the exact same motions with this tomorrow, it would look a little bit smoother. The next day, a little bit smoother, a little bit smoother. And that kind of is the whole premise of the game, is even though you're technically reliving every single day over and over, the idea is that you're getting more skilled at things in life in general. Can we get the guitar, please? Can we pick up the guitar? Oh, yeah, I gotta use the right hand. There we go.
Did I used to play guitar with my right? Wait, duh.
Yeah. So,
I'm right-handed.
yep, you can even play guitar. You start off knowing 4 chords. And I would imagine that the more you play the guitar, probably the better you get at it. Likewise, there's a little tissue toss game here. I've noticed that the first day is very not easy. The second day, you get a little bit of an aim assist almost, it feels like.
Suck at this.
Third day, a little bit better.
So close.
A little bit better.
Miss.
So, in reliving this day, you're going to become a better person in a lot of ways. You're going to get lots of...
3. I suck at this. 4. 5. 6.
Oh, I'm in the groove. Yeah, okay. So, basically becoming a better person, and as you'll see, hopefully making the lives of those around you better. But of course, this being the first day, everything sucks. This is your phone.
Maybe it's time to answer.
Seriously, Phil? You're in Punxsutawney? What the hell?
Yeah, so? What's the big deal?
Cuz after everything we talked about, I had to wake up and see on the internet that you're in your hometown. What the hell?
Look, I'm doing a vlog here today that could be huge for me, okay?
And what? I'm not?
Well, I guess I'm on the fence about that right now.
Oh my god. Go fuck yourself, Phil.
Every day she ends a phone
There
call.
you are, sweetheart. Good morning. There's so much going on. I barely
Not quite
started
Andy
breakfast.
McDowell, but close.
And this whole ceremony thing was Ned's idea, but I'm actually a little excited for it, aren't you?
Excited's not the first word that jumps to mind. I'm more excited for my flight out of here.
Now, Pumpkin, I know you and your dad had a rough patch there at the end.
I'd say it was mostly rough patch.
Oh, Junior, what's wrong? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Or maybe this is how you always act.
Look, I'm shooting the most important vlog of my career at Dad's ceremony today. I'm a little anxious.
Is that the only reason you've come home? To get material for a vlog?
Yeah. My producer insisted I do personal material for my big interview with Streambler. They're hip. You wouldn't know that.
Streambler.
That's not fair. I watched your thing, Junior. I liked it.
Ha! You watched one. I've made over 80 episodes, Mom. I'm trending.
I
Come
am
on, Junior, it's Ned. I have to take this.
trending. So now you can explore.
Hello? Hi, Ned. How's everything going?
That's your niece. She's a pain.
Kids,
It's your brother.
put the snowballs
He's a
down
doof.
and get inside. We need to get ready for Grandpa's ceremony, okay?
Those are your nephews. You can make
Why?
breakfast.
Here.
Because of the reason I just said to you.
I
Mm.
know.
Out loud, with my mouth.
It's been a long time. I'm very
Some
happy
bacon.
to be back in town.
Frying up the bacon with my bare hands.
No, we're not ready yet. We're gonna be late. Oh my God, Dad. I know, but things are a bit
Am I
out
not
of
being
control.
clear? I think
Need
I'm being
some
pretty
eggs?
clear. Could you please bring your brothers in and get ready for the ceremony? Now!
Yeah, you got it, Dad. I still need to make breakfast and get ready.
I'm making breakfast, Mom. See? Whoop.
Oh, Jack Nabbit!
Dagnabbit.
What was... Oh my gosh, I can't believe those kids! There's broken glass everywhere. Get inside and go to your room right now.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
Seriously, Sophie? Couldn't you have just listened to your father for once
Some
and brought the kids
toast.
in when he asked?
Are you blaming me for the window? I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
This isn't my fault, Grandma.
I'm sorry, Ned.
Okay,
Are you
that's
still
it.
there?
Sophie, turn off the music. It's time to go.
Talking about.
I was
The
listening
twins
to
are
that.
playing outside.
I know, being a teenager is hard. Life is hard. But please, for everyone's sake, keep this shit down, Sophie.
Fine, whatever.
Thank you, Phil. Okay, that's it. Sophie, turn off the music. It's time to go.
What about the statue?
Crap.
Oh, they're going to
Please,
set it
I
up
see
now.
what you're doing. and I
Great.
get why you're upset.
Do you, Dad?
Of course, I know
Oh
how much
my
you want to
God,
go,
what
but
is
there
wrong
are
with you?
reasons I said no.
Grandpa would have let me go.
Ooh,
Aren't we supposed to be celebrating him today?
I'm not Grandpa Phil, okay?
Oh,
I'm your
yes,
dad,
that's a
and
good
I set the
idea.
rules.
How about
missed
we-
Mom.
Right now, I need you to get ready so we can go to his statue thing.
I'm sorry, I
Okay.
can't focus
Fine.
right now. Jake and Sophie are at it again. Yeah.
She walks like she's got something in her
lately they're
butt.
both
Now you're not
on edge.
eating?
Bacon and
I
eggs?
know.
I can't
So
eat any
anyways,
of that
what
food,
about the
Dad.
band?
Is this some kind of hunger strike?
Oh no. Sweetie, did you watch another...
A t-shirt gun.
Oh my
All
God,
right, that
guys,
sounds
no.
fun.
I'm a vegan.
Since when?
Since forever. At least 4 months. I mean, is it really that hard for someone to ask?
Junior,
Hey, Sophie,
don't
maybe I
understand
can make
this.
you a nice
Oh, right,
Zen
the food.
smoothie for
Yes,
breakfast.
Jake will take care of the barbecue.
What the hell?
Yes.
A Zen smoothie? That's food?
Oh my God, I'm
Fireworks.
surrounded by morons.
Don't you think that's a little too much, Ned?
The fish, the cat's going to eat the fish. Someone save the fucking fish.
There. Now, could we all just please calm down and finish getting ready so I can drink my cappuccino in peace? That ceremony's going to start and we're not even going to be there.
Oh my god, you people are unbelievable. I told you I'm not eating anything but Zen smoothies and... The twins broke the window and Grandma blames me? And no one defends me? And you let the stupid cat go and destroy everything? And none of you get
Sophie?
me!
Oh, teenagers.
Hey,
Can't wait.
Come back here this minute. Sophie, you don't even have your license.
Yeah, that happened. So obviously that was chaos, and what you learn as you play, or rather replay. We'll go ahead and watch some of this. Is there are things you can do to, let's say, calm Sophie down, so that way she does not end up driving the car through the house.
Oh, poor Sophie. I just don't know what we're going to tell Ned. Oh, there he is.
Phil Jr.? I thought that was you. Well, hot dog!
Ned Ryerson?
From the movie.
Dang. Oh, it's sure as heck fire great to have you back in Punxsutawney for this memorial. This is going to be
Great
just
for who?
amazing. You're sounding more and more like your father every day.
Not a compliment.
Bing! I see what you did there.
Ned, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gotten into him today.
Oh, crap. Is that little pool turd spray painting a mailbox? I'm gonna wring his neck.
Oh, Junior, this is my daughter Sarah. You remember her, don't you?
Oh, come on, Dad. Don't do this.
Yeah, I think we've met.
Hey, Phil.
Sarah. Missed me?
You wish. Honestly, I haven't thought about you in a decade.
Oh, come on. I know you watch my vlog. I'm blowing up right now.
Guess everyone needs something to watch when they're taking a crap, huh?
Ooh.
Dad, I gotta run. Nice to see you, Rita.
Don't be late for
John,
the ceremony!
what the hell? Get back here!
Ned, about the ceremony. There's been an accident. My granddaughter's in the hospital.
Oh, no. Oh, damn diggity. Did she have insurance? Because if she does, she could always use a little more.
She's fine, Ned. We're just playing it safe. But half my family is with her. This just doesn't feel right without them. Can we postpone the ceremony until tomorrow?
But I just bought all those
Oh,
donuts.
the band's already playing. I can see the stage. I am so close to putting this all behind me. You send these yokels home early, you'll have a riot on your hands.
I know, but it just doesn't seem right.
But there's so many people who are going to be disappointed. And what about Jake's barbecue? I'm sure half the people were coming for his cooking anyway.
Ned, I'm sure you can take Jake's place at the grill. The least we can do now is feed the people who've come.
Well, my wieners sure are tasty.
Oh boy.
Come on, I'll help you get set up.
The walking animation is something. So we're continuing this first very bad day. It Gobbler's Knob. Gobbler's Knob.
Shame he never finished it.
A monument to a life unfinished. Well, come on, I should go get the barbecue going since Jake's not here.
I'm so sorry for this, Ned. Today's just not the right day.
Well, maybe if my fritters and wieners were tasty enough, they'd forget all about the darn ceremony.
Apparently donuts make you tired.
Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. There's so much going on.
Oh, those donuts are...
Bill, it's ceremony time. You ready to record your vlog? I told Screenplay it'd be uploaded by 5 p.m.
The whole thing's canceled, Lola. What? Because, of course, my family can't just have breakfast without crashing a frickin' minivan through the wall.
Jesus, is everyone okay?
No, I'm really not.
Phil, I saw
This is not normal.
whole personal story father issues angle. But vlog and strangle pitch, no point catching your flight to LA. You might as well try.
I'm gonna see. This is not normal. So I think I reset the day. I couldn't really tell. I'm guessing somebody put something in that donut to make it not normal. Let's call it. So I'm gonna see if I can start that section over. I've never done that before, and that was okay.
Shame he never finished it.
A monument to a life unfinished. Well, come on. I should go get the barbecue going since Jake's not here.
I'm so sorry for this, Ned. Today's just not the right day.
Well, maybe if my fritters and wieners were tasty enough, they'd forget all about the darn ceremony.
Her eyes are up there, Ned. Perv. All right. So I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, you can kind of go around here and just interact with stuff. Eventually, you're gonna get that phone call that we had there.
I'm very sorry to announce that there will be no ceremony today. I will be on the corner making some sandwiches, though. Come on over, and if not, see you tomorrow on Groundhog Day.
Phil, it's ceremony time. You ready to record your vlog?
The whole thing's canceled, Lola.
What?
Because, of course, my family can't just have breakfast without crashing a frickin' minivan through the wall.
Jesus, is everyone okay?
No, I'm really not.
Crap, Phil. I sold the execs on this whole personal story father issues angle. But no vlog, no streamable pitch, no point catching your flight to LA. You might as well try and get something on film.
Oh, screw me. I don't even know where to start.
Just relax. Start riffing. Something will come. Hit record when you're ready to start.
So you interact with the world.
What's up, Internet? I'm here in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, coming at you with an extra special glass half filled. That's right, I'm back in my shitty hometown and taking you with me. Sorry, not sorry. Now, you may have noticed I am standing in front of what could only be described as a big-ass block of stone with some white guy's head sticking out of it. I know what you're probably wondering. The thing everyone's wondering...
Oh, there we go.
When they look at this ridiculous... Oh no, Phil. Is this a Confederate thing? Are we here to tear this statue down? Good questions. But no, that's actually a statue of my dad. He carved it himself. Yes, he could do that. Well, my dad would do a triple bypass, then he'd bust out a Mozart concerto, then he'd turn a block of ice into a swan, all before lunch, which he would fucking cook. I mean, as a kid, yeah, sure, I worshiped the guy, but you want to try living up to him? Internet, if you've been wondering why I'm so bitter, welcome to ground zero of my father issues, Phil fucking Connors Sr. How was that, Lola?
I don't know, not great. Try to dig deeper.
I mean, seriously, look at this garbage. My dad always claimed he introduced this town to cappuccino. Is that the most obnoxious thing you've ever heard or what? Ooh, cool tote bag. Maybe I can put my student debt in here. Oh, they missed my dad's most famous quote. You're not good enough. Hey, let's print that on a shirt with a little turd emoji. Hey, the landfill called? They want their stuff back. Well, funny, right?
Phil, you're supposed to be getting personal. At least try to talk about your dad. Maybe focus on the big statue of him.
Crap, okay.
Where is his big statue? I already did that.
Tomorrow's actually Groundhog Day here in Punxsutawney, when Punxsutawney Phil comes out and looks for his shadow. You know what I love most about Groundhog Day? Go on, guess.
Phil, I'm going over this footage. I just don't know. Phil, I'm not feeling the magic.
I'm just kind of buying time right now.
Are you kidding me? Come on, Lola.
There we go.
What's happening?
I think Ned knocked over the barbecue into the fireworks, and now has the park's on fire. Classic.
Where are you getting this? Please tell me you're filming this.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
This is a disaster. Today was supposed to be about your father. Now Gobbler's Knob is on fire. My granddaughter is in the hospital. And the best thing my son can do is stand there filming like some damn paparazzi when people need help. How do you always manage to make everything all about you? Look around, Junior.
Are you kidding? This is suddenly the best day of my life. Mom, look around you. There's fire, chaos, and utter disappointment. This is the perfect memorial for Phil Connors.
I wish you could hear yourself.
Actually, that's a great idea. I should do that again for my vlog. I could open with this.
Wait, Phil. Phil, you there? Yeah, look, I'm sorry, but your footage is all over the place.
Wait, what?
This isn't a personal story. It's a train wreck. You're clearly stressed.
No shit.
Stay a few more days until they do your dad's ceremony.
No, no way. Absolutely not.
I'll call the execs and see if they can reschedule. No point in flying to LA if we can't even deliver what they asked for.
No!
So basically, worst scenario possible. Those donuts were trippy.
After a day like today, I really need a drink.
Well, let's just have us a drink.
The only good thing in this town. I'm not ready. Am I?
Oh, so yeah, you gotta put the stuff together. Come here. Let's get a memory. Oh, it's glowing. There we go.
Dad, how far away are the stars?
Well, they're far. So far that some of those stars aren't even up there anymore.
But I can see them.
Well, actually, no. What you are seeing is starlight from millions of years ago. That's the past up there, son. You see, time, it's all an illusion. Trust me, kid. I know.
What do you mean?
Well, just time isn't. Time's wonky. It's not just a straight line through the history of the universe. Time's more like Swiss cheese, you know? With holes in it that the mustard slips through, and sometimes you're the mustard. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, no.
Look, I don't know how to explain this in a way you'll understand, or even believe, but your dad and time, we got a weird relationship. When you're older, kid, when you're ready, there are stories I want to tell you. Stories you need to know. One day. Okay?
So there's that. And I'm going to turn this off real quick because of the song.
What a weird memory.
And here we are, same day.
Okay, that's weird. Same tape as yesterday, boys. Someone's getting fired.
Yep. We're going to do this again. Nope. Okay. So then you're going to go downstairs and you run into the same scenarios before. I'm not going to go through all that because, one, this is getting kind of long, but also, again, if you plan on playing this game, you're going to hear those initial conversations a lot. And that's not something that I necessarily want to put you through. When you have to do it yourself, I will say, just as a tip, or at least just explain how the game works. So you go downstairs. Let's say you figure out enough stuff. You do enough stuff to keep your niece from driving through the house. That then kind of unlocks a different way, that a different thing. So let's say, I don't know, like your brother. So maybe he's got issues, and then so with the daughter or the niece's issues out of the way, it then brings to light the brother's issues. And so then you kind of find ways to help him and fix his issues and so on and so forth. So basically, as you're reliving the day, you're learning more about people, you're learning more about what makes them tick, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, and then also your own personal skills, whether that's guitar, drawing wieners, or playing tissue basketball or whatever, will eventually help you out a little bit more in other parts of the game. So it's a really cool concept. I think it was really well done. My other playthrough, I've got pretty far. Eventually, you can go ahead and relive a section of that day. So, like if I go downstairs and something just doesn't work out quite right the way I want to, I can immediately replay it and redo it. And then you'll pick up stuff to basically other parts of the day. So there's like a diner you can go into. Basically, as you do better at making people happy, more areas unlock. But of course, that's more puzzles to figure out and stuff. So pretty cool game. It is, at the end of the day, I think it is a puzzle game, which I don't normally like, but these don't feel like, escape room type puzzles or whatever. These feel like you're actually making a difference to your character, to the characters around you and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep playing it. I was a fan of the movie, so a lot of this is very samey, but it's still kind of a good cool
Look at
thing.
that. I can draw on this.
So let me see if I can.
Hours and hours to perfect.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I can draw a penis.
No, see. But yes, this is a little bit smoother than it was before already, just on the second day. I was hoping I could find. Oh yeah, I can do that here. You can just go ahead and commit suicide. One way is to drink yourself to death.
I'm ready.
One might stop here, but nope.
I don't have a drinking problem. You do.
Then you just wake up the next day.
This isn't. Much better.
Yep.
This isn't happening. Either it's a prank and everyone's in on it, or I'm flashing back to the
Yeah,
time
so
it
here's your
was.
phone.
Should
This
check
will
the
give you
on my
notes.
phone. Could use the settings on the phone to wait until tomorrow.
And then, so if you want to go down here, you can retry the day, restart the scene, or just go to the main menu. So you have to get all the way through the first day to get all that. Yeah, I really like it. The camera, if you actually take a picture, you keep the pictures carry over from day to day, stuff like that. So Groundhog Day, like father, like son, definitely worth checking out. Let's end it on a good note. Oh, we can see it moving. Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. That's a great way to end it.